welcome to Bear Insomnia. Make sure you subscribe right now. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share the video. And please leave a comment below. And also make sure you follow me on Instagram at HDDNWRK, which means hidden work. And if you want a spiritual consultation, a spiritual outline, or even a decoding of any kind, from dream decoding to anything that's happening in your life, you make sure that you email me, bearinsomnia@gmail.com. Everything is in the description. So today I'll be discussing your godhood being tested. Are you who you say that you are? Are you that? See, on this path, you cannot be a sucker. You can't be pussy, you can't be a bitch. You are different from the masses. There's only a few of us. We are not in mass. Do you understand? Us as chaos beings, spiritual beings, whatever you want to call yourself, we are beyond this shit. And since we are, our godhood will be tested. Our life will be much harder and I guess you can say more severe than most. The shit that we go through, the average person can't go through and survive it. Meaning that, they'll either stay stagnant in the rough times, or they'll end up killing them fucking selves, pretty much. You understand? I know our feminine, divine feminine women, I know they have it real bad. You understand? They have it crazy bad, but so do us as the divine masculine. You understand? We all have rough times and traumas that we have to correct after we go through them, whether it be in our childhood or our current lives. You understand? Shadow work must be done. All of it is painful, but it's well worth it. So the true question is, are you who you say you are? Are you that in which you say you are? Is that you? Nigga, you're gonna get tested. Period. You're gonna get fucking tested. This is how it's gonna go. Your heart chakra will be tested. Will you still love the person that crossed you, or seemingly crossed you, that you're supposed to love, because they're going through some shit at that very moment? However, they didn't mean it in the way that it was interpreted. Will you still love that person? Do you still love that? Because love goes beyond the physical. When you love a person, you don't give a fuck what they do in human form, because that shit goes way beyond this shit. True love don't even exist down here. It exists in another place. You understand? That's what that shit is about. Your godhood will be tested. You're gonna go through some shit. Can you handle that? This path is not for the weak. You can't be no sucker giving up and being in this shit. And me, I don't give up. And a lot of people will say that's an Aries thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking fold. You understand? I've been in some real rough shit. A lot of rough shit that I don't even discuss on here. I've been fucking put out by my mother in the fucking freezing cold. I'm talking below 0 degrees for hours overnight. I've been through some abuse. You know what I'm saying? That's just shit that's happened in my life. However, I have corrected those traumas, and I've made a better situation for myself, from all of the hardships that I've been through. And a part of this journey is hardships. And as I said in a previous video, pressure makes diamonds, man. That's just what it is, man. All the fuck shit that you done been through, and I know a lot of y'all been through some bullshit. Listen, it's up to you to go into your true power, go within, and create a better situation for yourself. All that shit really is motivation. All your hardships is motivation. You understand? And I'm pretty sure you've heard that from other people. You understand? But everyone has a different path. And the spiritual path is one of the hardest paths. You know, this is why this path is not for everybody. Everybody is not chosen, you know, to be in this work. Everybody is not an original soul either. Some people are. And some people have not yet come into, you know, their knowing of who they actually are. They have not come into the true knowledge of self. So they don't yet know. And maybe, you know, in another lifetime they will. However, right now, since you know, and you are coming into this wisdom, this knowledge, this enlightenment, you are now, you know, on the path. And sometimes you can fall off the path, and that's another test of Godhood. Because you might be, you know, have some shit put in front of you where you got to pause the path for a little minute. But are you going to still, you know, return back? Are you going to come back into that path? Because sometimes we might go into little, you know, departures from the path just a little bit. You know, you might fall to some fuck shit. And you know what? Sometimes that's a part of the path too, to just fall back for a little bit. But you're going to end up coming back in this shit, you know. And it's not going to be on some half-ass shit like, oh, because something went wrong, now I'm back on the path. No, you're coming back because you're supposed to be back on the path. And consistency is key. You understand? And sometimes if you're not consistent, you will also be tested by having fuck shit happen because you ain't consistent. You know what I'm saying? And I'm making these videos all the time because Spirit said so. But this path is crazy, nigga. It can be amazing though. It doesn't have to always be fucked up. You know, there's gonna be times where fucked up shit will happen, and that's just inevitable because we live in here. You understand? It's not gonna always be that way. You know, then the more you get, and the more you trust Spirit, the more you tap into, you know, your heart chakra and your true intelligence, a lot less fuck shit will happen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of your problems will become minimal. You won't have it as much as you did have it. You will no longer be in a suffering state of mind. You know, and that's something that has to be cleared, you know, because you cannot no longer hold on to victimhood. You cannot hold on to pain and suffering. You can't hold on to that shit. You gotta let all that shit fucking go. You understand? That's why I relocated. Because you gotta let all that shit go to make change. You cannot hoard things. You cannot hoard items. That's energy. Cluttered up energy. Old energy that you must get rid of. That shit is not necessary anymore. That shit is gone. Out with the old, in with the motherfucking new, nigga. Period. Alright? Your Godhood will be tested. That's just what it is. And if you're going through some shit right now, good. Make that shit. Make the best out of that shit. Come up out of that shit. And you can do it. You can do it. You just, you know, have to swallow your pride sometimes and ask for help sometimes too. Because that's a part of your path. There was definitely a spirit that was just here because I seen it. But you got to follow your path. You got to swallow your pride sometimes and ask for help, because that's also a part of your path, is letting the ego go. Let go of that ego. A lot of people say, oh, I can do it by myself. I don't want to ask somebody for shit. Fuck asking people for shit because people always kick me down. You can do all that shit, but nigga, there's going to be a time where you have to ask for help, and someone is going to fucking help you. Even though it's really you that's helping you. You are, because you're healing and you're learning a lesson through doing that. You know, you can't be in your ego. The ego has to be let go of. And sometimes we use that ego as a shield. You know, we use that ego as a shield because of past experiences from, you know, people shitting on us when we did get help from them. You understand? But not everybody's going to shit on you. There are people out here with compassion. And through that compassion, you learn compassion for yourself as well. And that is key. You have to come to an understanding. You understand? That shit is key. Compassion is very key in this shit. You understand? So, once again, your Godhood will be tested, and you have to make the change. The Godhood being tested is for you to make change, for you to clear out and do shadow work. You understand? Shadow work can be physical. Shadow work can be non-physical. You understand? It's just how the shit goes, man. It's a part of the journey. It's a part of the plan. This is just what it is. This is the path. And this path is not for the weak. Can't be a sissy in this shit. I'm sorry. And when I say sissy, I don't mean homosexual, because there's plenty of homosexuals on the path. And ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Trust me. But you can't be no bitch. Okay? But this is Bear Insomnia. Make sure you subscribe right now. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share the video. And please leave a comment below. And also, make sure you follow me on Instagram at HDDNWRK, which means hidden work. And if you want a spiritual consultation, a spiritual outline, a decoding of any kind, from a dream decoding to anything that is going on in your current life, you make sure you email me, bearinsomnia@gmail.com. Everything is in the description. You guys have a beautiful Tuesday. And I'm going to see you again soon. Love y'all. Peace.